Hey guys, Veebat here with another V-Plays, and we're taking out the S-199 Sakeen, which is knife in Hebrew, which is a play off of Messerschmitt or measure, which means German, which means knife in German and Yiddish. So kind of screwed that up. This is going to actually be an aircraft produced in Czechoslovakia after World War II with some of the leftover Luftwaffe plans, and this was actually the first aircraft that was gained by the Israelis to defend Israel, and it was not really liked by the Czechoslovakian pilots. They actually nicknamed this thing the Mule. So it's in this game it's a multi-role. So we got these 4 bombs, and then we also get 2 20s and 2 13mm machine guns. I don't know what that guy's pinging. We have specialized this airframe, but everything's just minor upgrades. We haven't really upgraded this thing to ultimate or even advanced. They're just enhanced. We're gonna throw some fire down on this, and then I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. See how that does. Oh, it actually did something. Cool. We got a little bit more maneuverability out of it from the setup changes we did. Come on, get him. There we go. Picked it up. Sweet. The reload on the bombs isn't terrible. I think it's like, what, 90 seconds at base. We have gone with the bulk carriers. I find that to work way better on this thing just because the volume of fire you need to kick out in order to be able to cause any real damage. The enemy does have 2 ground attackers controlled by players, so if we can get this other site, I think that'll be advantageous. JU-87 should be a relatively easy grab. The boost cooler. I may go after the bomb. No, we're going after the heavy. The heavy's just sitting here. And by sitting here, I mean he's in front of my guns. And I want to get him before he gets that aircraft. Cool, got him. We got some good hits on the defense fighter. Actually lit him on fire. Cool. I originally went long barrels on these guns, but discovered that it just felt underpowered. Come on, man, turn on him. Crit on the wing, that'll be helpful. Is he really going straight? That's a bold move, Cotton. Got him. In the zone, nonetheless. Ooh, perfect. Might be a bit of overkill. Cool. Got the command centers. There's still some fighters to duel with here. One of them is going to be another knife. Yeah. So for those of you that have flown the 109s, you'll know that the 109's major weakness is that the guns overheat very rapidly. And since those guns overheat very rapidly, it really feels like a little bit of a pain to fly, but now you're getting the same platform and the luxury of being able to put on... Okay, I gotcha. But you have the luxury of being able to put on the bulk carrier, so that's a nice little change of pace. Now, even though this is based off of the 109, you're not really going to be getting 109 altitude performance stuff because it is the multi-role and it is the Mule, not the Messerschmitt 109. Oh, we've already got the Lambert medal for capture. Cool. Bomber flight's already inbound, so that's good. This is another human ground attacker, so I guess I'm going to be in a bit of a defensive mode for the time being because there isn't much I can do over a mine. Not like there isn't anything I can do over a mine, but there isn't as much to do over the mine. I'm going to try and work my way over to the airfield. I'd like that P-51 to get some much needed attention. PE-2 is a much more valuable target for me to go after. These 20s get to reach out a little bit further, let them cool off just a little bit. There we go. We did indeed lose the airfield. We really, really need to go get that mine. That's going to be very important. We're going to start heading that way now, going to the airfield. Oh, cool, cool. We're getting some capture over there. I'm seeing that. We do have a heavy over there. Is that... That's not our human. Our human's in front of me. Spang. Bow fighter overhead. Focke-Wulf 190A5. That's a nasty aircraft with 420s. He's actually going to be a top priority because he's actually worth 60 capture points as opposed to the 40 from the defense aircraft. We'll drop all of them. It might be a bit of overkill for those that are aware of the what we should be using for our firepower. Appropriate equity of force. Oh, it's a Spitfire. This will be a pain. Or it won't be. Turn around. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We really need to get a military facility though. Or mining plant. The bombers are gonna take care of that actually. I think they're still at full strength. There's those 420s I don't really want to get into a tussle with. So we're just gonna let them zip by us. Kicking the nose around and let's pay it back. Oh yeah, it feels good to be able to just hammer down on these guns. Yeah, we just picked up a grade 2, huh?
We cannot support you any longer. The storm is too heavy. Do you copy? Over.
He's gone for good, boys. Nice, and we picked up a mine. I'm gonna head over to the command center. Take out the human ground attacker for good. Bow fighter's gonna be gone. Yeah, we'll be getting our boost back shortly.
Victory is in sight. Keep it up.
Just going so slow. Wing Legend. Boost, boost, boost. Going for the intercept. He's gonna double back at some point, and we're gonna get him. I have to double back because he's about to hit the edge of the map. We're already in range, so we can start peppering. Brakes, 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 and we got him. Okay. Maybe we didn't get him. Is it worth it, man? Heading for the mid. I don't know what's left actually. There's probably something over here. Maybe. Yeah, it doesn't much matter. We're about to tick over in a second. Yeah, that's game.
Victory is ours. We're waiting for your return.
Cool. 15k, not bad. Not bad at all. We did a little bit of groundwork, but for the most part we were flying this multi-role like a BF-109 with some major limitations. We'll go over the setup I went with and what that did to the performance for the aircraft real quick. But yeah, the S-199 Sakeen, the knife. So hope you guys enjoyed that battle. For those of you that picked it up when it did become available, since it is a European aircraft, it allows you to retrain it for different nationalities, so I went all go America on it just to kind of, I don't know, just as like a tease because it's a 109 essentially. Like, oh look, it's a BF 109 painted in American paint. And I can throw my F7U pilot in here so I get the demo expert bonus. So now those bombs, they're not doing a ton of damage. 7,920, resupply 90 seconds, and we do get the 4 of them. And they're 70 kilogram bombs. They're kind of an odd bomb size. So each one's doing 1,800 damage. 164 foot blast radius isn't terrible. I'm kind of... Let's see, what did they even do on this one? What was there? We managed to take out 2 ground targets, a special as well as a medium ground target. Which leads me to believe that we didn't actually kill one of the ground targets over the airfield. So, I don't know. Anyways, we did kill 13 aircraft. 4 of them were defense aircraft. Caused a few fires, lots of crits. 4,211 damage, not too shabby. The firepower pumps out 286 damage per second. That's not even close to a lot of the other multi-rolls at this tier. However, specialized and fitted out with a balanced load. We've got the improved lightweight wing frame, we've got the uprated engine, of course the gun collimator in order to compensate for the inaccuracy that we're grabbing from the bulk carriers, but it does increase the rate of fire and it also increases the length that we can hold down the trigger. And I'm sure a lot of you notice how quickly these guns tend to overheat. Not super accurate either, but it is nice to get the combination of the 20s as well as the 13mm machine guns. So the chances of fire is nice as well as the crit potential. The maneuverability 11.4. If we were to compare that with a Corsair, we're still not as maneuverable as a Corsair, but it feels like it has some good yaw characteristics, so it's still able to get some good end over turns and stuff, and we were kind of holding our own. We see a roll rate of 142 on the Corsair, and we're 143 on this one. Of course, the Corsair has not been upgraded in any way, so we're not really kitted out or specialized yet. And this is also another prime example, guys, that just because somebody specialized doesn't mean that they went through the effort of upgrading everything to ultimate equipment. It just means I've filled all of the available slots that were locked prior. So just something to bear in mind. You don't know what somebody has set up on their aircraft until they either tell you or they manage to outturn you in an aircraft that typically can't do it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and taking a look at the Sakeen or the knife, and I'll check you on the next one.